Hello everybody, this is part one of a two-part review of the HTC Evo Design 4G from Boost Mobile. First of all, this is $250 without a contract currently on their website, and it is an affordable 4G WiMAX device for Boost. So if you live in an area with 4G, you will get that, but those areas are pretty limited. Alright, so some specs of the device are it has a 4-inch QHD display. It has WiMAX 4G. It has Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich. It also has a 1.2 gigahertz Snapdragon processor. It is a single-core processor. 4 gigabytes of internal storage with 768 megabytes of RAM, and it does include a 2 gigabyte SD card as well. It does have a 5 megapixel camera, which is pretty stylish if you ask me, with a flash and autofocus and all that. It takes 720p HD video recordings, and there's also the 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera as well. Alright, so first let's go into messaging. And you can see right on the lock screen here, you have the ability to swipe right into something. So this is how it works. You can just swipe the circle up to unlock it to the home screen. You can swipe one of these down into the circle to go right to that app. And I'm not sure if you can customize those. I believe you can in settings. So I just went right to messages. And with messages, thank you to the 30-some people who texted me and helped me review the texting on this phone. And I am sorry if I stopped answering you because my service ran out on here and I was left to not answer anybody who texted. So sorry about that. Alright, so the screen is a bit narrow, at least for me, from what I'm used to. For texting and getting your fingers on, might as well pull up a keyboard. On the keyboard, it's not horrible, but it is a bit narrow. And you can also turn it this way. That gives you a lot more room, and that is nice. The phone, it only comes with the HTC keyboard called Touch Input, and I know that's the HTC keyboard, but the autocorrect on here worked pretty well. It didn't leave too many obvious errors. Also, it handled a large number of messages. I had, 35, 40 conversations going, and it was able to handle it. It did get a bit slower and jumpier and sometimes laggier, but it wasn't over the top like some phones. And again, this is only $250 for a nice 4G phone here. So so my only complaint with texting is the fact that the screen is a bit narrow. So now let's actually check out the web browser. If we can get out of that. Again, the overall flow of this phone, it feels pretty smooth, but once you get into things, it starts getting a little bit jumpier and laggier, I've noticed. Alright, so the web browser, it comes with the stock Android browser, and, well, I wasn't too happy with it. Performance, first of all, you can't click in here to erase all the text, which is really tough to try to get rid of the stuff so I can type in a new link. And so that really bugged me, and so I actually downloaded Google Chrome on here because it is Android 4.0 and above, and so you can download it. Here I have Google. I actually have it running on Wi-Fi right now because, again, my plan ran out the other day. So let's just search something, Verizon LTE. And my Wi-Fi is not very fast, so don't judge. Okay. So here you can see transitions aren't too slow, and pinch to zoom on just Google's page is not bad. Let's go into a website here. Again, my Wi-Fi runs actually over a Sprint mobile broadband, so not very fast. There's no 4G out where I live. So in my experience, though, this browser, didn't have too much problems loading pages, but it did sometimes just freeze up completely or just stop working, and so that was frustrating. And again, that's why I downloaded Chrome, which didn't have that problem, and it was a bit faster, but web browsing is a bit jumpy on this phone. Alrighty, and you can see in the browser you have the typical bookmarks and windows, and they will go side to side. Here are other windows I have open. I did just close those before I did the review. I'm not sure why they're still open. So let's just zoom in a bit here, and you can see it's fixing up the text as I bring it in. And that's actually not too bad. It takes a second there to resize it all. But again, not bad. I really wasn't uber impressed with the web functionality on this phone, but I am used to the Nexus 4, so. Okay. Also, let me just go into Chrome quick since I have it on here. Like I said, Chrome was generally faster, not always. Let's try Twitter. Sometimes it would just stop working. And let's go to, so here's a Twitter feed. Let us go to PhoneDog quickly. PhoneDog rankings, there we go. We're going to Google it. Again, it just doesn't feel really smooth. The Chrome browser I really like. Tabs are very organized here, and I like that. So now to exit the tab, I can just go like that. Alright, so now I am in the official PhoneDog rankings, and you can see it's a bit jumpy like that as I'm scrolling. I'm not sure what that's all about. I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera really, but it's just super extra jump. And so you can see here, we'll just try pinch to zoom in here quick. It's actually still not loaded, and there you can see there's another bug when I'm doing the web browsing where that thing just got the white bar across it. And again, it's just jumpy. So web browsing, again, not the best on this phone. Alright, well, please come back for part 2. In part 2, I will have speed tests, camera tests, games and apps, and an overall opinion, and I'm sure there's some more stuff I'll have stuck in there. So please come back, and I will talk about all that. Also, please follow me on Twitter at Funzier1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really helps me a lot. It does help me get these phones and review them for you. Also, you can text the number below for questions. I will do my best to get back to you if I don't answer right away. Right away as in a couple days. It is because the app is either not working on my phone at the moment, the texting app I use, or I am just busy with school. So also, please go and like my Facebook page, facebook.com/funzier1. That you will get updates on there. Also, when I sell these phones, after I'm done reviewing them, you can get them on there. And I do treat them with care. Usually they're just sitting on the desk all the time, and I don't bring them out too much. I just mess around with them in my room or whatever, and sometimes take them out very carefully. So trust me, they're like brand new. Also, updates on new videos and everything will come out on my Facebook page.